My name is Tyrone. I'm from Bifrost. I think today most of us speak will be a live demo, right? So I'm be the one of them and the earliest one. Thanks for everybody's coming so early and enjoy the day. So today I'm going to talk about Bifrost liquid staking stack. So Bifrost actually is the power chain which is doing liquid staking and provides services to multi-chain of liquid staking. So let's get started on what interesting parts. So first, I will give you some principle and contents about what is liquid staking and what is staking liquidity protocol for cross-chain, which is the SLPx, and how does it work. I will explain it to you. And the final thing is the use cases and some demos about it. We have some surprise for you at the end, so please don't leave earlier. So let's go to what is Bifrost SLPx. Before that, we might need several sentences about the concept about liquid staking token. So you might have heard about liquid staking token recently. It's very popular, right? But the principle of it is the representation token of a stake asset, which you can use across any DeFi scenarios. So something like this. Before the liquid staking token appears, before that, each of the scenario of the use cases are isolated. But after that, we have liquid staking now. It plays like a middle layer between applications and different layers. So liquid staking token, the most important part is the representation. The representation token gives you the opportunity to stake your assets. Well, at the same time, you can also jump into the isolated, jump into the single applications or any layers. So beyond the liquid staking, there is restaking paths and different layers of protocols. Yeah, this graph might be a little bit too complicated, but I can explain it to you simply on how Bifrost works like a liquid staking services. So this is Bifrost power chain. Remember that all of the token that received from maybe external blockchain, whatever, or these power chains, they are all authorized and produce a representation token. We name it V token on Bifrost chain. So Bifrost chain, which natively have the liquid staking palette to convert that stake token to a liquid staking token. And then we will use the sovereign account to stake that asset to the destination chain, and with a series of script and the governance, the combination mechanism to select the validators on the destination chain. All right. Right now, we have some brief ideas about what is liquid staking and how does Bifrost liquid staking works. It's about time to have some brief introduction on what is Bifrost SLPx. So we name it a protocol which allows any chain to use any LSD. So can I ask you a question first? So let's imagine or assume you are a user on Cosmos. Okay? So you are a user on Cosmos. How can you stake a dot on Cosmos? Right? Think about it. It's quite interesting that how can you not just go into the Polkadot ecosystem and stake your asset and cross your asset back to the Cosmos, right? It's something not an ideal way, I mean. So Bifrost SLPx, the stack, which gives the developers an opportunity to deploy the contract. I would say that's the light Bifrost version on the source chain. Let's say we deploy the let contract on the Cosmos, which allowed a user can easily use the liquid staking token of Bifrost provided on Cosmos. So that's how the benefits that SLPx stack provided to users, to end users. For more detailed explanation, I will show you later in the later slides. We call it the SLPx stack, like headquarters plus branches. So headquarter or the head store is Bifrost itself. So Bifrost here, right? Bifrost acting like a head store, and each SLPx contract deployed on the source chain, they are some branches. So Bifrost itself, it has the manufacturing ability and delivering ability, so which means all the V token is our products, and these products can be easily teleported to a source chain via the XCM or via the external bridge, via the bridge hub. So which makes things easier for users to interact bidirectionally with Bifrost and the source chain. We have more detail prepared for you on how the SLPx works. So yeah, we can delve into the more detail right here. So let's assume this is a case between Moonbeam and Bifrost. If you are a developer, you deployed a light Bifrost version SLPx contract on Moonbeam, let's say, okay? So there's the user that he requires to mint one V token, to stake the token. But how it can be worked that he don't have to call Bifrost, but mint a V token on Moonbeam. So the SLPx contract will start to work, and when it receives the token from users, the contract will teleporting the asset to Bifrost chain, and then activate SLPx pallet. The pallet will make that happen for minting the V token via the token. After that, the V token have to be received by users, right? So that's the final step. The XCM transaction will work, and the whole procedures will done. It includes some other important details, something like, there's the green light. Green lights presenting on query result, which we leverage the XCM v3 features on the query result, and which means right now is complicated, decentralized, and transparent by using the XCM. We don't have to run, the centralized services to query the response, query the result, the status of the destination chain. So the XCM query response gives us a yes or no on the transaction is succeed or not. Here is the use case. The graph is not changed, but the logo changed, right? It's changed to HydroDX logo. And HydroDX is another power chain that running on Polkadot, which serves for liquidity and DEXs and AMM. So what HydroDX did is they used the treasury, and they open up the origin of XCM to be called by end users. So that's quite important, which means any users on HydroDX, they can use common addresses to remotely call the XCM functions on Bifrost. So if we see this part, the Polkadot XCM call send is sending from HydroDX chain. And once Bifrost receive that, all of the liquid staking minting process will be activated, and the user on HydroDX can directly receive the V token on the HydroDX chain. So this is basically basically a remotely interacting case. Okay, we come to the code sample. This is SLPx palette on Bifrost. At the first line, we see that V token mint and transfer to a target chain. This is how the procedure I just showed you in the graph. So there are some functions which names like first you need origin of the destination chain, right? So is the most important part, the destination chain open up the authorities to call the origin of XCM. and then is which token that you want to stake, what's called token ID, and the target chain, which the source chain comes to where is being more A star, and definitely something we don't stay with a remark. And below that part is some more detailed parameters. Okay, this is, I mean, it's the same code following by the previous one. Okay, right now we have some ideas about interaction between multiple chains and how the SLPx works, and this graph mainly demonstrates you about how that SLPx deployed in a destination chain like A star, right? Moonbeam and Hydrodex. I mean, these blue ones. Those blue ones is actually by underlying leveraged by XCM, so it is quite easy to understand. But you might find bridge hub inside of this graph. So the bridge hub will connect to some external blockchains like Arbitrum, Ethereum. Out of these chains, they're using some, external bridges or something, just gathering all of these different tokens from there, and then send the message back to Bifrost. Okay, and the Bifrost will have the only power chain have the authorities to mint V token and then transfer it back to the sources chains. So in conclusion, so the SLPx contract can be deployed on any EVM or WASM environment, and the bridge hub will acting like a bridge to connect with some other power chains and the external blockchains, and all this minted V token can be transferred to any other power chains by the XCM. Okay, the interest part's coming. I will give some use cases of SLPx right now and some live demos. The first one use case is remotely V token mint and swap. It's how it works on a Moonbeam. Sorry, on A star in the case. So we go to the lab demo part. Okay. Okay, here is the environment of A star EVM, and you will see how it works by interacted with Bifrost power chain, and we'll show you in the storage of Bifrost, and there will be some main functions below right here, like the V token minting and a swap and a redeem, something like this. Let's see how it works. So this is the case about mint the A star to be A star via the SLPx contract. So we're going to mint first. Remember this balances. This Bifrost local testnet, and then we go to A star to see if the token is issued already. So the balance have been changed to 20 VA star, which is minted succeed. And we go into redeem assets. I'm going to do post here. So the V asset address is the V token address on the A star EVM. So that's the reason why we need to interact with this. Okay, once we redeem and we see that the 20 VA star have been decreased to 10, and then we check the storage on the transaction of XCM action redeemed. So redeem succeed. And finally is how to use a remotely contract to swap on a Bifrost liquidated pool. That's quite interesting. First, we need to know use what asset to swap what asset. So yeah, right now we are actually using the A star to swap to VA star. Yeah, the swap is underlyingly swapped via the XCM and used Bifrost liquidated pool. And you see that, sorry, I might need to point out here is token 2.3 is the index of A star on Bifrost, and the V token 2.3 is the VA star index on Bifrost. So which means we've been swapped to VA star, okay? Yep, the VA star have been issued on the A star testing night. Yeah, we see that balance have changed. Okay, so that's the lab demo of sorry. That's the lab demo of EVM compatible chain by interactive with Minute Swap. The second one is XCM Oracle. I will mainly use a doc to explain it to you about this price feed. So the requirements mainly comes from like the Moonbeam or A-Star or something EVM compatible chain. They have the requirements on like the money market or somewhere you need the price feed, the price of V token. So normally they have the price, let's say dot in the USD, but they don't have the price of V token. But where is the V token price? The V token price, the exchange price between V token and the token, that has on Bifrost runtime. So we need to provide that price, the exchange price, from Bifrost runtime to the destination money market. That's the reason why we need this create this SLPx Oracle to feed that exchange price between V token to the destination chain. That's the reason. We go to we go to this doc. Hope you can see it clearly, and we just directly dip into this ones. There's some functions. The configuration on we need to firstly get the token pool, the exchange price between how many amount of V token is stored in the Bifrost, and how many amount of dot is the token is stored in Bifrost token pool. So with this two amount, we can calculate the exchange price of V token to token, and then is using the XCM, send the XCM to set the token price on the destination contract, which is on a Moonbeam contract in this case. And here we can see some, sorry. And here we can see some, this is from Subscan. The result from Subscan is what we used to call XCM set token amount, and querying the result to storage from the Subscan. And finally, we go to the Moonbeam and check if the price have been set and fed to the contract of Moonbeam. So finally, you can easily query the price in that Moonbeam contract. So the price can be easily queried by the money market protocol on Moonbeam or a DEX. So that's quite important to make that the process of price feed transparent. Okay. Let's go to the final live demo of purchasing a call time. This might be the latest live demo that we can maybe play this. Sorry, yeah, this one. Yeah, we are using the Rococo core time testnet right now. And firstly, we need to check the price of the core, right? So we call it the function of blocker in cell info. And then we go to Bifrost Rococo. This is something we need to use the Bifrost stable pool to swap the v dot to dot. Let's say if you are a developer and you hold a lot of v dot by leverage staking reward, and right now you need a core on core time, so which means you need to swap some of your interest, some of your staking reward to the dot origin. So that's why the reason you need to use the stable swap. Okay, swap is done. Here is sending the XCM transact from the Bifrost to the destination chain. Okay, we are sending our dot to Rococo relay. All right, we received the balance. And we need to cross it from Rococo relay to the core time power chain. Okay. Right now, we need to copy the price of a core, because we need that price to be inputted into purchasing one. So right now, this is the function, right? The blocker to purchase one block from core time. Yep. Finally, we want to show you to transfer that core time to another address. So, which means maybe you can just easily register your core to a new power ID as you want, or you want to transfer it to somewhere else as you want. Okay, the core time transferred. Yeah, and this one is done. Okay, so we have those 3 use cases, and hope you enjoyed this lab demos. And I have to say, maybe we have more use cases like interact with HydraDex. They have some DCA yield to automatically withdraw of your staking rewards from VDOT, and then maybe furthermore using the V token to automatically purchase the core time on the interface. And shall we have the light turn off? Thank you. Yeah. Now we have some alpha for you. Please watch this. Sorry. Yeah. It is a new function of Bifrost we provided recently. Actually, it's at today, 5 p.m. local time, and it is the name of loopstake. So what do you have in mind with loopstake? So supercharge your staking rewards or amplify your staking rewards for multiple times is the brand new function that we provide to users by leverage your staking rewards multiple times by using leverage staking. And this is briefly how it works. Just use one sentence to make it done, okay? So the users using VDOT as deposit by interacting with two pallets on Bifrost. The first one is the lead market. You deposit your token in, and then there's another pallet, the loop stake. It will help you automatically doing the automation transaction, like deposit your VDOT and then mint the VDOT and borrow. Firstly, you need to deposit the VDOT and borrow the dot and mint it to VDOT and deposit again. You know, looping the interest for multiple times. That's the reason why we name it loop stake. So this is all I want to say. And I hope you enjoyed that new function that we just provided to you. Don't forget to scan the QR code of our Twitter. And that's it. Thank you.